nature often hides its most astonishing secrets beneath a quiet surface, until they suddenly unfold right before our eyes. Don't look away, because you're about to enter one in a billion moments in nature. In a natural world filled with predators, the small spiny lizard has evolved a defense mechanism so effective that even wolves and wild cats hesitate before attacking. In Iwaki, Fukushima in 2011, photographer Takayuki Midorikawa stood at the very edge between life and death to capture the moment the Samegawa River was overtaken by the tsunami. What would you do if thousands of ice bullets were falling at speeds of 100 kilometers per hour? You are witnessing a photographer attempting to capture the raw beauty of one of nature's most formidable predators, the crocodile. Never risk your life for a photograph, because no piece of art is worth more than your safety. In this unequal confrontation, the man experienced some of the most terrifying moments of his life. Although fish are their primary food, pelicans are in reality among the most opportunistic and ruthless feeders on the planet. Even as the prey struggles violently, flapping desperately inside the massive beak, the pelican remains cold and unyielding. When a giant emerges from the bushes, human aggression suddenly appears small and almost laughable. This is the moment when 285 lives were given a second chance at survival. I had prepared myself for a heavy storm, but what fell from the sky was not rain. Located on the border between Argentina and Brazil, Iguazu Falls is not just a natural wonder, but a massive engine of raw natural power. In a small bay in La Jolla, California, a peaceful vacation turned into chaos as hundreds of tourists fled in panic. Did you know that basaltic lava in Hawaii can reach temperatures of around 1,200 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt most man-made materials within seconds? Male elephants periodically enter a state known as musth, during which testosterone levels can rise up to 60 times higher than normal, making them extremely aggressive and willing to attack anything in their path. Amid endless deadly rocky mountains, a lone spider crawls slowly. Its subtle rhythmic movements are just enough to trigger a predator's instinct. To birds, spiders are an irresistible source of food. Not far away, a bird locks onto its target completely unaware of the danger it is about to face. It circles once fixes its gaze and dives like an arrow. But the moment its claws make contact, the horrifying truth is revealed. This is no spider. It is a snake. In an instant, the hunter becomes the prey. This master of deception is known as the horned spider-tailed viper, a phantom of the Rocky Mountains in western Iran, where survival leaves no room for error. With the powerful thrust of a jet engine, could a bear possibly maintain its balance with every step? An ordinary day on a farm suddenly turned into a nightmare when a wild elephant launched an unexpected attack. A split-second decision made the difference and allowed a miraculous escape. You are witnessing the rare phenomenon known as an ice disk formed during extreme cold.
Oh my God! Move your put your paws down!
Why can liquid mud burn? The answer lies in methane gas escaping from high-pressure pockets beneath the Earth's surface. As it passes through groundwater and clay, it creates bubbling formations that can easily ignite. In the series 1 in a Billion, we witness just how fragile humanity is in the face of Mother Nature. When nature makes your hair stand on end, that is not the moment to take a photo. It is the moment to run for your life. It didn't look like any storm I had ever seen before. What would you do, run or stay and capture this once-in-a-billion moment? Imagine stepping outside after a rainstorm and seeing the ground seemingly boiling. Yet, despite its threatening appearance, this is usually not caused by heat. So what do you think is really behind this phenomenon? Security cameras captured a calm and uneventful scene with no warning signs of the disaster about to unfold. You might be surprised to learn that clouds can form shapes this vivid and lifelike. It died 180 million years ago, but instead of fading into nothingness, it found a far more magnificent way to endure. This is not a scene from a multiverse film. This is the moment nature transforms itself into a real portal. Throughout human history, red celestial phenomena have often been seen as omens of major upheaval.
All right.
Take a look at this reticulated python, the longest non-venomous and one of the most formidable snakes on Earth.
Thailand.
А это загадочный слизевик ритмогала лесная. По нему можно отслеживать ритм жизни леса.
You will be amazed to see nature create a flow made entirely of insects. This is not a moment for the faint-hearted. You are witnessing a river crossing that only those with nerves of steel would dare attempt. In Topolobampo, Mexico, this cave is home to one of the largest bat colonies in the region. Flying in dense swarms, they navigate using echolocation while overwhelming predators within a chaotic living cloud. This is not a random encounter. It is a silent battle for survival, unfolding right before your eyes. You might be astonished to see 2 additional suns appear in the sky. This strange phenomenon is actually an atmospheric optical illusion. There are places on Earth that make you feel as though you have stepped onto another planet. Before you lies Lençóis Maranhenses, a surreal wonder along the northeastern coast of Brazil. It may look like a dry desert, but in reality this place receives more rainfall than London or even Scotland. That is why it is often called a breathing desert. The true miracle happens during the rainy season. Thousands of crystal-clear lagoons emerge between the sand valleys, forming a vast freshwater maze. These sand mountains are never still. They can shift up to 25 meters each year under the force of the wind. A once-in-a-billion moment where humanity reconnects with the pure breath of nature. The tidal most crowded train in the world does not belong to packed carriages. It belongs to trains where steel is barely visible, where passengers cling to every inch, like marine life gripping coral reefs, defying death on rooftops and doorways. Do not let the name shark fool you. Some species can filter up to 6,000 liters of water per hour in search of plankton and small fish. Did you know that spotted garden eels are extremely shy? The moment you get too close, they vanish in an instant. You will be amazed to see how wind can sculpt shapes directly in the sky. You are witnessing a deep-sea anglerfish, a creature that normally lives at depths of 1,000 to 3,000 meters.
Se está cayendo. Se volteó, se volteó, se volteó, se volteó. Mira, mira, mira. No, 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 no.
At the heart of Yosemite National Park nature is performing an optical illusion that even the most skilled artists could never recreate. Without surveillance cameras capturing this moment, few would ever believe it truly happened. You are witnessing one of the ocean's strangest behaviors, whales sleeping in a vertical position. Entire groups drift silently in the deep like massive stone pillars suspended in a dream. Scientists believe this is how they rest and recover energy during long journeys across the oceans. You are not imagining things. Those skyscrapers are truly dancing. This is the moment a magnitude 9.0 mega earthquake strikes Japan. Nature can take everything away in an instant, but sometimes it leaves behind miracles that are impossible to explain. Seeing elephants in the wild is a dream for many safari travelers, but these Americans likely never expected to get this close to them. In the town of Wandan in southern Taiwan, a rare phenomenon has once again captured the attention of scientists and local residents. I wonder what caused this unusual event. Is nature trying to send a special message? I'm not sure if people were testing their luck or simply didn't expect the wave to be that powerful. It looks like a mini tsunami. Among all these extraordinary moments, which one made you pause the longest today? Leave a comment and tell us what phenomenon you would like to explore in the next episode. Thank you for joining One in a Billion Moments in Nature. If you are fascinated by rare and breathtaking wonders, make sure to subscribe because countless mysteries are still waiting to be revealed. See you again, where nature will once more leave us in awe.